Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Thursday. I'm very excited to share today's video with you because it is a review of a skincare device that I have been using for the last month now. The product was sent to me from the company. However, all opinions are still my own. I always tell any company that reaches out, they're more than welcome to send me a product if I'm interested. But the caveat is that I have to be able to share my honest opinions and thoughts about the product. If they're not open to that, then don't send the product. So anyway, I have used and partnered with Vanity Planet on only one other occasion, and it was when they sent me their scale, which by the way was a few years ago now. I am still using that scale. It is amazing. If you've ever looked at the Vanity Planet scale, I can tell you thumbs up. My husband uses it, I use it. It gives a lot of really great information. Love that product. Vanity Planet has reached out with other products that they've wanted to send. They sell several different types of products. But most of those I have not really personally been interested in until they reached out with their Essia ultrasonic lifting and exfoliating wand. The reason that I was really curious about this is because my friend Penny from over at Pensmith Skincare actually uses a very similar device in her in-office practice. She's an esthetician, as you guys probably know. And so when I saw her video about the product that she uses in her clinic, I was like, I'm very curious to try an at-home version of that. So the Essia is just that. I will put a link to the Essia down below. There is also a discount code that they gave me. If you use that discount code, there is a commission that is associated with that, so you don't have to use it. You could also just sign up for the Vanity Planet emails, and I believe that they send you a similar discount code, which I want to say is 20% off. So anyway, feel free to use my code if you want. If you don't want to, that's okay too. I never want to pressure you guys to use my codes or really buy anything. Buy whatever you want, buy whatever you need, do what you need to do. But the information will be in the description box for you. I want to thank Vanity Planet for sending this out for consideration. What we're going to do is the product, we're going to do a little demonstration. We're not going to do the demonstration on my face just because I don't really feel like I have the proper setup for that. However, I'm going to demonstrate it on the back of my hand so that you can get a sense of how to actually use the Essia. It's very, very, very user-friendly, very simple to learn how to use. First, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about what they say the product does, so what their claims are. Then I will go ahead and tell you my experience using the product, and then we'll do a quick demo at the end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna read you first off the back of the box here. So this will tell you kind of the three main things that this device is supposed to do. So they say here, getting rid of lines and clogged pores is on everyone's checklist. I would probably agree with that. Start by visibly lifting and firming skin with Essia, the ultrasonic lifting and exfoliating wand that uses a combination of high-frequency ultrasonic oscillation technology and electrical muscle stimulation, EMS, to penetrate the skin. Essia features 3 modes, each specialized for every need. So your 3 modes on here are very clearly listed. You have exfoliate, moisturize, and lift. The exfoliation mode will provide you with ultrasonic vibration to dislodge blackheads and other impurities from the pores, which help fight off rogue breakouts and inflammation in the skin. There is the moisturizing mode, which is going to use negatively charged ions or anions to boost the skin's ability to attract and absorb serums and moisturizers. And then the very last one is the lift mode, which is an EMS microcurrent, which gently stimulates the facial muscles, visibly tightening skin, lifting facial contours, and reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So those are your 3 modes on the device. Like I said, it is very, very easy to use. This is what it looks like. Your little cradle is also your charging stand. So there is a plug that you stick back in here when you need to charge the device, and you obviously plug it into the wall. It takes about 12 hours for a full charge, and then it stays charged for quite some time. So what did I notice over the last month using this device? Okay, first off, the exfoliation mode I think is by far my favorite. And you'll see here when I do the demonstration why. But basically, when you use the, oh, and there's a dog, because why not? When you use the exfoliation mode, what you are doing is you are causing any sebaceous filaments or, I don't want to say blackheads because I don't know that it would dislodge blackheads. I'm not currently dealing with blackheads on my face, but I do have sebaceous filaments, and that is just, it's a byproduct of having enlarged pores. Anytime that you have enlarged pores, there will be a collection of things within those pores, and what this device does is it essentially like wiggles those little filaments out of your skin, and you're able to wipe them away, and what you're left with are completely, I guess, empty pores. This really works. I do feel like this also just gives the skin just a general kind of exfoliation. So if you have any like dry, flaky skin that's just kind of hanging off, I feel like this almost shaves it off. There's no like, this isn't sharp or anything like that. This isn't a razor, but I do think that as you're gliding this over your skin, you are definitely collecting skin cells along the way, and you'll see that stuff accumulate on the device here, and periodically I do stop and wipe it away. There's oil, there's dirt, there's the sebaceous filaments, all sorts of stuff that gets collected on here, so you'll want to wipe that away. You'll be amazed at some of the things that can come out of your pores. I find the exfoliate mode on this, again, to be the most helpful to me, and I think I noticed the biggest difference immediately when using this product on the exfoliate mode. It's like, it's a very clear before and after when you're looking in the mirror and looking at your pores specifically. The moisturizing option is fantastic as well. I have used the exfoliate mode just a couple times a week. It's not something that you want to do on a daily basis. However, I feel like the moisturize and the lift mode can be used every single day. So you essentially just kind of turn the device around, and you're using this flat edge here to work the moisturizers and serums that you apply to your face into the skin. Again, I'll do a quick demonstration. It's very, very easy. The lift mode is interesting as well. I have to say that after a month, I don't know that I have personally noticed any drastic lifting on my face, but I also don't feel like my face is at a stage in my life where I am looking for a lot of lifting. I feel like things are still where they have been for most of my adult life. Like, there's not a dramatic amount of sagging. So what I'm hoping that the lift is doing for me is it's kind of helping to maintain things where they are. So, you know, I don't need like things pulled back quite yet. But I have been using the lift because it's easy enough to do. This is a very quick treatment, the moisturizing as well as the lift. You can certainly spend a little bit more time with it, but usually it doesn't take me more than 5 minutes to go through the moisturizing and the lift option here. So it's very easy to do every single night. But yeah, for me, the exfoliate mode is huge. Use that a couple times a week. It really does dislodge everything out of your pores. The moisturizing is fantastic. I do think that it really does drive the serums and moisturizers deeper into my skin than if I were to just rub them or pat them in on my own. So do I think this is like an absolute necessity for every single human being on the planet? No. And I do think if you have slightly more sensitive skin, the exfoliate might be a little bit abrasive on your skin. It's certainly still worth trying it, but I do think someone with sensitive skin could definitely use the moisturizer and the lift mode on this. It's just the exfoliating that I feel like could potentially irritate a more sensitive skin type. So there's a disclaimer for you guys. Overall, in terms of do I think this is worth me keeping around and continuing to use? Absolutely. It's easy, it's quick, it's effective. I'm hoping that over the long term, the lift mode is really gonna help keep things where they currently are. I'm happy with the placement of my cheeks right now, with the way that my forehead looks. Things are fine on my face. I don't need any dramatic help with lifting, but I do think the moisturizing is a really great option on this. So let's do a quick demonstration because this is very, very easy to use. The one thing that you want to remember is that you are using this with a clean face. Please wash your face first. Very simple to do that. You want to make sure that no matter when you're using this, you have your face either a product of some kind on your face or that your face is wet. The very first time I used this, I did just use it with water. So after washing my face, I just left my face wet. And then I went through with the exfoliate mode. However, when using it subsequent times, I have used some of my different facial sprays. This one here, for example, is the Eminence Stone Crop Stone Crop Hydrating Mist. So what I would do is spray this all over my face, and then I would start with the exfoliate mode. We're gonna do it on the back of my hand today, so I'm just spraying that onto the back of my hand so you can see my hand is wet. To turn this on, simply press it once to get to the exfoliate mode. Just it again. And then what you're going to do is take this side here where you see like a little edge, and you're going to work this across your skin. You're not going to push super hard, but you're going to apply just a little amount of pressure, and you're going to slowly work your way up. Can you guys see the little mist that's coming off? I don't know if it's coming off on camera. Kind of see it a little bit there. So what you're doing is you are, I say dragging, but you're pushing this across your skin. And you are exfoliating your pores. Now, when you are doing this on your face, you can see there's a collection of dead skin cells from the back of my hand, which, quite frankly, this might be a good idea to do to my other hand as well, because my hands are really dry from all the hand washing right now. So to do this on your face, you want to go in an upward motion. So kind of like this. Even on my forehead, I take it up like this, and then I also do my nose. Again, I try to, as much as possible, do it in an upward motion. With my nose, I do definitely grab it and sort of hold it in place. Again, I'm impressed with the amount of stuff that this pulls out of my pores. So when you're done with that first mode, go ahead and wipe the device off on a clean towel that you have. And to get to the next mode, you are going to hit the power button again, which is going to take you to the moisturizing mode. Now I'm just going to spray a little more of the Stone Crop Hydrating Mist on my hand. And you are going to turn the device around, and you are going to pull it across the skin with the flat side against your skin. What this is doing is it's using those same vibrations to push the moisturizer into your skin. So you're just gently dragging that across, and it's causing the product to penetrate deeper into your skin. Now, on your face, you're again doing this in upward motion, nice and slow, like don't drag it or push it across the skin, just very lightly take it across the skin. Put your moisturizer on, obviously. I feel like I forgot to mention that part, but I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Put your moisturizer on and then immediately start working it in with this. So any of your other serums, apply all that stuff that you want to put on your face and then work it in with this. Now to get to the lift, we're going to click the power button one more time. Do you hear that sound? It's like a little clicking. You are then, again, taking the flat side and running it across your skin. You can feel those little pulsations, and that is that EMS current running into your skin and tightening everything up. So again, you're taking this across very, very slowly until you do a grid over your whole face. When you're done, to turn it off, you just hit that power button again and clean off the device. So what I like to do is just get some rubbing alcohol, put it on like a paper towel or some kind of clean towel, and then clean the device like that. So you just kind of run it, the alcohol across, and then you can put the little top back on and then set it back in its cradle. This is very easy to use. It's very quick, you guys. I feel like it's very effective. They do have a sale going on the Essia right now. And I do believe that the discount code that they gave me is applicable to the sale price. So you can get an additional 20% off on top of the sale price. So that being said, I'm really glad that I decided to go ahead and partner with Vanity Planet on this particular product, because this is one that I feel like has been very effective. It's a device that I do think that I will definitely continue to use well into the future. I think it makes a difference, and I like the way that my skin looks. I mean, it helps sort of drive the products deeper into the skin. It helps to exfoliate my pores, and hopefully in the long run leading to my skin staying in its place and hopefully not sagging. So we'll see. Anyway, a big thanks to Vanity Planet for partnering with me on this video. It wasn't sponsored or anything, but they did send the product out for consideration. So thank you to Vanity Planet for that. Let me know if you have any questions about the Essia. If you have used this product yourself, let us know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm always curious to see what your guys' experience is as well. And I am actually crazy impressed with the way that my hands look right now. Can you guys tell the difference at all? So this is the hand that is dry. Probably kind of flaky right now. And then this is after just exfoliating and then driving that hydrating mist a little bit deeper into my skin. So yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna do this hand next because they look a little lopsided. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and I'll put links for everything in the description box, so those will be down there. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.